Some of you need to reconsider what forgiveness means. You only forgive something when you need to. If you create a psychology that believes that forgiveness is infinite, and no matter what you do in the future, you will be forgiven as long as you try to do better, well, that'll run so far until it catches up with you because you trying didn't do better and you're complaining about it now. So don't do that. Also, your forgiveness is meant for those you have hurt. If you know you've hurt others, you need to be honest about that and apologize to them now. If you don't have them here to apologize because they are beyond the physical realm as we see it, fear not. Talk to them anyway, as if they are here. That is your unfinished business. You need to finish that now. The reason you're doing this is so that we can close up as many of the wounds that we have made with each other over the years with the mind that I am, that you are, that it is, that one being you are with this relationship. It is sick because you believe you don't have to pay for anything in the end when you do. If you continue to hurt others the way you have, with our words, their words, its words, playing God. If there is only one God, that's great. You are not it. Stop speaking for it. If that God is here to speak, let us know where it is now, so we may have these words the way that I'm having it somehow, and be respectful with each other, not to share information that hurts because you are offended. If I have offended you, it's because you've offended yourself, and in the offense, you found yourself guilty, not receiving my information now. So I forgive you. That's an example of what I'm talking about. That needs forgiveness because you do not understand what I'm saying. I'm saying it because it needs to be said now. What's being said now does not need to be forgiven. I do not live with regret, and that is how. When I go forward with my efforts to say that I will not do something, it is a vow. I will not promise anything unless it has been promised by God itself, since I am not and am just the piece to trumpet like the troubadour. I do not want to draw attention to me like that and be your act of war. I do not want to incite flames inside of you. If indeed there are, put them out with the wisdom and drink water today. It's okay. What I will not forgive you for is not listening, because you fight yourself. That is an act against me. That is why you do not have my forgiveness, if that is how you chose to be. Otherwise, you have a choice to not choose to be like that now. You also have time and effort to give that energy the redirection, to recalibrate itself, so when you redirect, you may fire for effect with your purpose, with each other, the same way I gave it to you now. Do not make infractions where there are none. Do not paint a canvas that paints itself. Life paints itself. You paint it later. Learn from life now. It's your life. That's what I gave you. That's my life talking now. What I'm painting is with my experience. My experience is in depth. In depth to introspect with that experience is beautiful when that is me doing the work now. Because I've had this work done for a while. There's nothing to forgive. That's why I do not regret anything I say, because I do not. I do not have to. For you or anyone else today, if you thought that I did, again, you have overstepped your boundaries with me. My limitless is not unforgivable. Also, I have my own rules for that now. Affirm your mandates with yourself. You have your vows because they are breakable. It's not perfect. If you do not feel comfortable accepting something in its entirety, then do not make a promise. A promise is something you know you will keep. A vow is something we break. Like something you give to each other at a wedding. If, upon discovery, I discover that my marriage is no longer suitable, I may break my vow and start over. I suggest that we start over with yourself. I did that with myself also. That's why I only appreciate myself being with me, like I am with me. I do not allow others to think for me the way that others think for themselves now, thinking for themselves, thinking they know how I think also. They do not. You do not think like I do. So I broke a vow, because the marriage here is dishonorable. Like that, my marriage is to something new. Where one is fading out, the truth shows through. I'm not stuck in your darkness. I do forgive you, because you simply just did not know. Now you do. So, what was once forgivable is unforgivable now, too. Don't do it again. If I forgive you beyond this point, be grateful, because of my ability to see through you. I see myself too. So I forgive you. I'm not equal to you, or your debt to yourself, but my debt to you has been paid. Like that, I will not be ostracized from society or butchered by your words today. Because I don't want you to come against me again the way you come against yourself. If you were angry, you did that on purpose. That was your choice today. And with your choice, you further yourself from me now also. If you would like to fix that, redirect, recalibrate, and fire for effect, when you finally hear my laugh, I gave that to myself. It's perfect. Got it from God also. Thanks.